So a lot of guys say that there's some my money is our money, but her money is her money dynamic in their homes. Now, first thing is that a lot of guys say that this is great. They're proud to have the income that could support her just using her money as fun money. I've spoken to many guys in my practice that say, that's great, I earn enough, and if she wants that to be hers, that's fine. Everybody is aware, of course, that she isn't buying things with her money, because if you were to divorce, the whole income would be looked at and things would be divided, right? So when you're married, your income is joint, even if you keep it in different accounts. It's hard to think about money clearly. It's fungible, but we mentally earmark it differently. So, for example, if a man spends $5,000 a year on his hobby, but it's coming out of money that goes into a joint account, and she makes less, which she does in 55 or more percent of cases, and she also spends $5,000 on her hobby, then it looks like, if she takes that out of her account, that their joint money is going to his hobby, but her money is going to her hobby. But in reality, all that money is together because they're married. So they're spending the same amount on their hobby. If they were to get divorced, their full income is looked at. Her income is looked at for how much, if any, spousal support she would get, right? And child support and all of that. So if you are not comfortable with the way that money goes in your household, if you feel that you are struggling to cover all of these different things and that she is spending like all of her money on like clothes and shoes and concert tickets or something and refusing to contribute to the kids, I've never seen that. The more money that a woman makes, the more it's considered family money, and she's proud that she's supporting the children too and the house, etc. And this is why I always advise that money is together, it's merged, and that you have, open conversations about it. If you feel that you're struggling and that she is hoarding her own money and that she does not contribute to the family, then that would be something definitely to go to couples counseling about. Now, in the situation where you far out earn her and she's making like 20K and you're making 100K, well, yeah, if you both spend like, $1,000 on something, that's it's a bigger portion of hers, right, than of yours. But remember, it is still joint money. It's just fake. It's like how when your kids make babysitting money, then they think that they buy their own stuff. But really, you're still supporting them, like they're living in your house, you're buying their clothes, you're buying their food. So yes, now there is extra money in the pot, and it makes them feel good to say that it's their money. But if they had to pay for like their portion of the family food, then they quickly wouldn't have any money, right? So sometimes couples just really need to sit down, and they've outgrown the way that they think about money, because maybe she makes more now. Maybe she makes more than him, but somehow their dynamic is that they don't have a shared account, and that somehow she is hoarding a bunch of money. If anybody is hoarding separate money, unless they are doing that because the other person is abusive. So there are situations where the guy says, no, you can't go shopping at Target. So she's like, well, I'm going to hoard my money so that I can go shopping at Target. And the guy does whatever he wants, and he buys whatever he wants. He goes hunting, he goes fishing, he goes here, he goes there, but she's not allowed to get curtains at Target. My recent podcast, Make Your Own Money, is about this, where if you are coupled with a guy that is financially abusive or controlling, well, sure, like you're going to want to focus on getting a high-paying career, and probably you're not going to want to be in that marriage, right? But if you are in the other situation where you're the man and the woman who makes less money or the same amount or any amount of money or more is telling you that you can't spend on your own hobby or whatever despite spending on hers, this is not a money issue. That's a couples issue. So think about it like a couples issue. All right. And a lot of people work through money issues in couples counseling.